getting ready to make some beef quesadillas. Hey, we got our bell pepper, we got a yellow one and a green one, and we get them sliced up. They didn't have a red one. And we dice up a tomato, and we just chop an onion for large pieces, and we'll add that to it. Now we got some flank steak here. I'm going to cut it down the middle. That's going against the grain there. And then we're going to trim off some of that fat. And there's a bit of fat that we removed from the back side also. This is pretty good. I like this flank steak. Now we're going to cut with the grain here, making 1.5 2-inch pieces here. And now we're going to take each one and make some thin cuts against the grain. Well, we have everything ready. It's time to fire up the griddle. Okay, we have the griddle hot, running about 350 degrees. I have the first 2 burners on to the left side there where I put the meat, and the other 2 burners are off. And that'll give us a hot side and a cooler side. And the burners that are on, they're at a medium low. Now I'm just giving it a tad of vegetable oil. Now I'm adding some taco and fajita seasoning. This is Blackstone, I think, is what puts this one out. Then I'm adding some SPG. Oh, this is smelling good, my friends. And we'll just stir it around, mixing all that flavor in there. And again, this is smelling fantastic. Now I'm going to dust it with a little bit of Slap Your Mama. Yeah, I love this stuff. It has a little bit of heat to it, but not so much that you can't stand it. And we'll move this to the side and we'll get our vegetables down. Give them a good mix in there, and I don't like it real mushy. I like it more like a stir fry instead of just wilted with no crunch to it. I like a little bit of crunch in the vegetables. A bit more vegetable oil. And we're going to add in the onion. And a light dusting of taco and fajita seasoning. And we'll mix it all up really good again. And I think it's time to move it to the side here, and we'll get them tortillas on here and make us a couple of quesadillas. And we'll start fixing up this quesadilla. Putting our meat, and we'll add our vegetables and all the other toppings here in a little bit. Add a few more vegetables. Hey, now it's time for a little bit of tomatoes, I believe. Yes, sir. I love tomatoes on these like this. I even like lettuce on some of these. Just different, but this is just a basic one. And of course, it's more than just a quesadilla, which is a tortilla filled with cheese heated. So we had meat and vegetables, and that's a great thing about it. We can add whatever we want. And then we had our Blackstone press. I'll tell you what, that thing's heavy, and it does a good job. Give it a flip after about 30 seconds, and do the other side. Boy, they're looking good. I better put them tomatoes I lost back up there. I guess they kind of fell out to the edge, or were out at the edge. A little more oil for the tortilla. Now I believe I'm going to put cheese down first. I'll put some more steak on that. Oh, this is going to be good. And we get the vegetables on there. Now we add the cheese. Oh, gonna put some cheese on this thing. That's what that cheese is for. Oh, yeah. Now we're folding it over. Gonna set the press on top and let it cook. But you know what? I forgot to put the tomatoes on it. Oh well. Now we're going to cut this into 3 pieces. Each one of them cut into 3 pieces. So now we made 2 quesadillas out of it. Now we're going to kind of fix it up for a fajita mix, a beef fajita mix. And we'll just add the tomatoes to it. We're going to cook it long enough for them tomatoes to wilt just a little bit. We don't want them cooked hard. And it's just more of a stir fry in there. I love tomatoes in this stuff. And this plates up really nice, and it is delicious. Now take a look at that. And these quesadillas will be delicious. Hey, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope you consider subscribing.